The principle of connectedness is a relatively new Gestalt principle that was proposed by Stephen Palmer and Irwin Roark at UC Berkeley in the 1990s. It refers to how people perceive items that are visually connected to each other. This Gestalt principle states that connected items are perceived as related or as a part of the same unit. For example, if I show you these 8 circles, you probably will see them as unrelated. But if the circles are connected like this, then you will likely perceive 4 groups. For example, in this image, the Gestalt principle of proximity makes you see groups of circles like shown. But if now I connect some of the circles, proximity is overridden. Even though 1 and 2 are farther away than 2 and 3, 2 is grouped with 1 because it's connected to it. Thus, connectedness supersedes proximity. Same with similarity. In this example, you probably see size-based groups, but if I connect some of them, the grouping changes to reflect those connections. This principle has implications in interface design as it allows designers to suggest relationships between various UI elements. For example, diagram of steps like this one at the top of a checkout form are connected through a line to convey to users the fact that the different steps belong to the same larger process. Connectedness is also used to convey strong relationships between different elements on a page that share a boundary. For example, in Google Maps, the first 2 boxes are both containers for search queries, the top one for the query that the user may type, and the bottom one for recent queries that the user may reuse. The designers conveyed the strong relationship between them by having them share a boundary. They could have shown the 2 boxes close to each other, but the effect would not have been as strong. The third box simply shows the user's current location and is not a likely search query, hence, it is separated from the other 2 boxes. Another example where the connectedness principle comes into play is in navigation bars. The selected category in this navigation bar is connected to its subcategories through shared boundary and the same dark navy color, while the closed tabs are disconnected from the content. To summarize, connectedness is a Gestalt principle that says that elements that are connected or share a boundary tend to be perceived as part of a single unit. Designers can use this principle to call out strong relationships between the different visual elements of a page.